Hello, Julie Lewin here. This session is about insecurity in relationships. You may be suffering from that, or your partner is suffering from being insecure in your relationship. The key element that is bringing that into your relationship is low self-esteem. Now, low self-esteem has three faces. There's the imposter. They act happy and successful, but on the inside, they are terrified of being found out. They suffer from perfectionism, competition, procrastination. These are the people that burn out because they're just giving. They're trying to prove that they haven't got clay feet. They want to appear to be successful, on and on and on. And that would probably be the one that I was suffering from before I learned these techniques that I'm going to share with you. The rebel, that act like the opinion of others don't matter. And that can be of those that they love or those in authority. They walk around with this anger emanating from them at not feeling good enough. And they want to show the world that they're not hurt from the opinions of others. They blame, they play the blaming game, and they break the rules to put out this persona that nothing can touch them. Then there's the loser, and you may recognize the face of the loser. They act helpless. They seem not to be able to cope, and they wait to be rescued. They use self-pity or indifference to shield themselves from the fear of taking responsibility. Yeah, did you know that? People fear taking responsibility. They're constantly seeking guidance, and you may know people that are constantly getting readings done, or they ring people all around and they say, well, what do you think? So that leads to a lack of assertiveness. It leads to not being able to make a decision without a whole lot of other people's input. And then it's not actually that person's decision, it's the opinions of others that are driving that. Often the loser is an underachiever and relies on others. So that's the imposter, the rebel, and the loser. The imposter acts happy and successful but terrified of failure. The rebel acts like the opinion of others doesn't matter, but it does. And the loser acts helpless and waits for others to rescue them. So what do you do with this? If one of these archetypes is you're experiencing insecurity in your relationship, and it's you, or you recognize your partner, there are some amazing things that you can do to improve your self-esteem. Take them one step at a time. You're not going to, move a mountain overnight, but you can shift. I've come from being someone with no boundaries, no self-esteem. I felt like I didn't have an opinion, no one wanted to listen, to being confident in who I am. It's not actually about what others think of me, it's actually who I think I am inside. So this is something that I would encourage you to work towards. You can't change anyone but yourself. So work on yourself. When I did this, the first 18 years of my marriage, that was just like a nightmare. I was trying to get away every year because I was trying to change my husband. But I can say when I decided that that was actually not the right thing to be doing, and I looked inside, started changing myself, my marriage transformed. We've been married 32 years this year. So, does that work for everyone? I don't know, but you can change the energy signature that you put out to people. You can grow your self-esteem. So how do you do that? I'll give you a few of the ways. There's a whole list. Stop thinking about yourself. think about other people and how you can make their day be better. Smile. You will be amazed at how a smile can change the lives of many, many people. You smile at one person, they go, oh, they'll smile at another person because you've just given them that little bit of lift. When you do that, that ripples through the world. I know this sounds woohoo, but just a smile can change your day. You can put on bright colour. See this green that I'm wearing? It's my very favourite colour now because it makes me feel amazing. I wear it all the time. People recognise me from my colour now. So you can wear bright colours, put something on that gives you a lift. That's another thing that you can do. You know, that little voice in your head, it drives you crazy. Don't believe it. Write all that stuff down on a piece of paper and then read it. And then go, is that true? Laugh at it. Laugh at the silliness of what that little voice in your head is trying to tell you. Because it is funny. And then burn it. Get a cigarette lighter and burn it. And have it just go up in smoke. What else? Positive self-talk. So when that little voice starts getting in there, have another one come in here and go, not true, this, and put in a reframe your self-talk. So what do I mean by that? Turn it into a positive affirmation that is going to uplift you. You want the spiral to go up, not down. Have conversations with people and listen. What does that mean? It means you don't speak until they finish speaking. And then you speak. And actually listen to what they're saying. Absorb it. Don't be sitting there waiting for the next break so you can put in what you want to say. Listen. And then if that person does you the discourtesy of interrupting what you're saying, just put your hand up and go, hang on a minute, can I finish speaking? And they will be embarrassed. They've probably done it unconsciously and they'll go, oh yeah, sure. So you finish your sentence and then wait for them to speak. So it's like a dance. With this modern way that we're communicating, we're texting on the phone, we're on the iPad, we're on Facebook, we're in social media land, you're getting the words, but you're not getting the nuances, you're not getting the body language, you're not seeing the facial expression, you're not seeing the or hearing the tone, you're not feeling the vibe that is actually emanating out. Have face-to-face conversations, you interact with people. That's going to grow your self-esteem. And interact with people that edify you, that uplift you with their energy. You know, there's so many things that you can do to feel good. You don't need to rely on the opinions of others for you to feel good about what you're doing. There's some of the things that you can do. Self-esteem has changed my world, and my wish for you is that you start this adventure with self-esteem and understanding yourself and becoming more assertive and saying no when you mean no. And when you say yes, honour that commitment and do what you say you're going to do. That's all going to help grow your self-esteem. I hope you've enjoyed this little jewel of wisdom, and there's a bigger solution over on my website, Best Healing Meditation Online. I've just put the name there, and there's have a read of the article and take it from there. Great to catch you today. Ciao.